Here's something I just got that I wanted to share with you. This is not a sponsored video, but I was wanting one of these, needing one of these, and what it is an OBD2 diagnostic tool. It's from Nexpow, model V519, and I got it at Walmart online, and it was shipped to me. Got it in 2 days, I believe. And what it does is that it helps you diagnose automotive engine problems. Sometimes you get those warning signs that pop up on your dash, or it just has a random generic check engine light. Well, this can tell you what that engine light means. You can reset that engine light. You can clear the warning. That doesn't clear the problem, but you can at least get it off of your dash and have to quit staring at it all the time. But it helps you know what is actually wrong with your car. So you'll have that information in hand, in mind, when you go to a mechanic, or you'll know what to do yourself if you're handy and it's a problem that you can fix. And this OBD2 scanner cost me $35.13, tax included. This one seemed to fit the bill for me. There are cheaper ones and there are much more expensive ones too. So let's look and see what we get in the box with this OBD2 scanner. And OBD stands for Onboard Diagnostics. And there's a card in. There's the user manual. I'm actually going to read that so I do this right. And under here is the scanner itself. It's got some good weight to it. Feels like it's made well. It's not lightweight. It's in a Ziploc bag. I'm a big believer in Ziploc bags for a lot of things, even my scanners. So this is what it looks like out of the box. A readout screen, different buttons, up and down, right and left, an OK button for selection, and the cord on the end has this connection. This is what you plug into your car's OBD2 port. All modern cars will have this, and it's a way to tap into your car's computer system, and it'll tell you what's going on with your car. If there's anything wrong with it, it'll give you a readout on what that problem is. And it will give you some type of explanation, or otherwise you can look up the explanation if you're not clear on what it's trying to tell you. So we'll put it to use. Sorry for the dirty floor mats, but it's been bad weather. And we're going to look for the OBD2 port. A lot of times it'll be up under here somewhere, kind of underneath the steering wheel area, under the dash. But on my car, it's pretty easy to see, pretty easy to find. It's in the lower bottom corner of the edge of my dash. That is my OBD2 port right there. And I'm going to plug this scanner into it. And the scanner will only plug into it one way, because you can see the shape of that port. You can't get it wrong. So I'm going to plug that in. And I'm plugging it in right now with the engine off and the ignition off. So here we go. I just fit it over that and give it a little push, and it's on there securely. And to do basic readings, you need to have the ignition on. You don't have to start the car, but you do need the ignition on. With the ignition on, the scanner can access your car's computer system and diagnose any problems with the engine and its components. But if you want to get a real-time live data stream from your engine, you need to start your vehicle. So I did that. But right now we're just going to check for some basic DTC codes. And here's the screen that came up. It has 6 icons on the main screen. It says OBD and EOBD. OBD is onboard diagnostics, and EOBD is European onboard diagnostics. Next is data stream, then DTC library. That function lets you look up any specifics about a DTC that your scans might find. Next is review. That can let you review any findings that your scan session found. Battery, that can check the vehicle's battery. There's also setup and settings in the lower right-hand corner. So those are all the icons on the main screen and what they do. The OBD icon is already highlighted in red, so I'm just going to hit the OK button and take a reading on this car. And it says codes found 1, and then it jumped to this screen. And there's 9 icons on that screen. Read DTC, clear DTC, freeze, IM, vehicle info, live data, mode 6, O2 sensor, and mode 8. So it says read DTC. If I want to read the DTC, I just hit the OK button again. It says reading codes, and it says manufacturer specific codes were found. That means it's not a generic code that would apply to every vehicle. It's a specific one for this vehicle. Now it comes up with GM highlighted. That's because I had selected that before. This is a Chevrolet vehicle, so that would fall under GM. But you can go up and down this list and find every major manufacturer. But GM is mine. So I'm going to hit OK on GM. And it has a stored code for this GM vehicle, P1101. Actual measured airflow from MAP, EGR, and TP is not within range of the calculated airflow. So that tells me there's a reading that's off somewhere, some degree of a problem. I don't know how serious that is or what it would take to correct it. But I do know that the computer system in this vehicle is reporting this as a trouble code, a P1101. So I'm going to have to look that up to see what that means. I'm going to hit exit to get out of that screen. And I did not get a check engine light to come up for that code. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes there's an error code that you won't see until you scan for it. You won't always get the check engine light. I'm going to hit the right arrow and go over to clear DTC. So if I hit OK, it would let me erase that code. Or if there was a check engine light that came on, it would let me turn off that light by selecting yes. But right now I'm just going to exit back out. Other choices are freeze, hit OK. That says view freeze frame. It's reading different parts of your car, different systems. So I'm going to get back out of that, hit exit. I'm going to go down. Here is live data. And with the engine running, I can select live data, and it's going to give me a live readout of what's happening in the engine right now. It gives me a report. I can hit OK and review the data, and there is lots of data to review. If I only knew what most of that meant. But anyway, there's information if you want to look it up. Back here, I can go over then to vehicle info. That's my VIN number, a calibration ID, cal verification number. And IM readiness. IM stands for inspection and maintenance, and that shows the status of your vehicle's built-in emissions system monitors. It checks catalytic converters, oxygen sensors, and your evaporative system. It basically lets you know whether your vehicle would pass an emissions test. In mode 6, it monitors different things on your vehicle: an exhaust gas sensor, monitor bank 1, sensor 2, catalyst monitor bank 1, and that might have to do with emissions. An O2 sensor. This function is not compatible with my vehicle, so those will not work with my vehicle. In mode 8, same thing, not compatible with my vehicle. So those are the main things that this OBD reader does. Reads your DTC codes, lets you know what's going on there. It allows you to clear that code or allows you to clear a check engine light. But if you see one, you need to do something about it. Like I'm going to have to check out the code that I got. But for right now, I'm going to clear that code. So I'm going to go back up, go over, hit OK, erase trouble codes. Doesn't highlight the yes or no, but if I hit OK, it says erasing codes. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to try to read it one more time. Back out to the OBD icon, hit OK, read it. And it says no codes stored in the module. It did erase it. So this can really come in handy to help you diagnose any problems with your vehicle. Thanks for watching and have a great day. And as always, drive safe.